This is box number 33. I think it's mostly books, although I saw something that looked like clothing or some other fabric at the top. So let's find out. One thing that's coming out of this is I'm getting better at using this knife. Not just like going, slash, hack. I'm being more surgical about it. Anyway. Okay. Straight off, we got what looks like bondage equipment. I never had a great collection of bondage stuff, to be honest. I mean, I find it sort of interesting, but not terribly compelling. But you know, you go to enough tag sales, as I do, and you end up finding, or enough clothing stores, or you know, kink flea markets or whatever. What is this actually? Oh, that's right. This was actually custom made for an idea I had that's too complicated and perverse to discuss now. Suffice it to say, it has to do with holding things in place, not necessarily my own body. All right. Aw. I don't think this has any real special meaning for me, except that, of course, it's cute, right? Yeah? Okay. This, however, does. I'm pretty sure that this was given to me by Plurwolfie. Let's see. Yeah, if it has some kind of cute little bead bracelet on it, that's probably from Plur. Anyway, he just decided to assert that I am a pimp, which, according to his lingo, means good. Why, back in my day, we didn't talk that way. Anyway. What's so strange is this is a British comedy in a Dutch edition. You know, you can see all the words here are in Dutch. That I don't think I can play on any of my devices because they're all American. Very good movie, Bombay Beach. It's about it's not really documentary, it's sort of artistic documentary about one of the towns on the Salton Sea. Fascinating subject. If you just do a search for Salton Sea and Bombay Beach, Plagues and Pleasures on the Plagues and Pleasures on the Salton Sea is a great documentary about it. And then that's a different one. Very funny show, underrated, underknown. I'm definitely not going through all of the stuff that I have. I'll just say that most of my CDs I actually don't have in jewel cases anymore. I decided it was just taking up too much space, so I got some of these, and I'm sure that record and disc collectors will despise the fact that I threw away the jewel cases and put the booklets in here, which isn't so bad, except the external jewel cases have to be folded. So now every one of my discs has folds in. The book has folds in it. Yeah, obviously we could spend days going through the music collection, and as I said before about other things, if this turns out to be popular in some strange way, then maybe I'll do that. But otherwise, nobody cares about my reminiscences. Although there are quite a lot. I mean, like these 3 discs are all homemade mixes of Jane Siberry, a Canadian musician, made by my partner. She was my partner between, I think, I know it ended in 2003, but I don't know if it started in 98 or 99. Anyway, yeah, so what brings up more memories than a CD collection? A bunch of old software, a bunch of old tapes. Yeah, there's some really good stuff in here, but the only things I think I want to mention are the sort of rarities. This, I have a digital copy of this. I didn't realize I had the actual VHS copy. This is a report from the Second National Gay Lesbian March on Washington, which was in 1987, which I attended as a 19-year-old. And I show up on this videotape. It was put out by The Advocate and this thing, Lifestyle Update Productions. So yeah, I have posted that picture somewhere. I don't really care to give this person any more exposure. Holy cow, it's a corporate video from America Online. I've got to watch this. What year? Gimme. Don't know. I'm going to guess. So my brother-in-law worked at the predecessor to America Online from 1987 to blah, 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 probably until the company started going downhill, so early 2000s. So this could be as early as the 80s, although they didn't get the name America Online until a few years later. For those who don't know, America Online was the online service in America. It was the dominant one, possibly trailing CompuServe, but I think it actually led CompuServe after a while. Okay, Einstein on the Beach. This tape made a huge impression on me. It's not actually the Philip Glass opera, it's a tape about the Philip Glass opera called Einstein on the Beach. And this really just, I don't know, I saw it I think when I was 16 or 17 and thinking of going to conservatory and very deep into that kind of art world that in a way that I haven't been since, quite frankly. The documentary Thoth. This is an online service from Japan, Frankie Online. I remember getting this, I think I got it through a magazine called The Net, which I wrote a bunch of feature stories for around 1995. And I don't know, I think I did watch this once, but it is one of those weird-ass VR anime things that they were envisioning but didn't have the computing power to really make work. And also people at home, you know, their computers didn't have a lot of power. So I got to watch that. That has got to be fascinating. Let's see. The Furries documentary, which I was a Kickstarter supporter of and which I find myself using a lot in my Stick to Otterdam roles. Yeah. I think I bought this actually years ago, like when I was visiting in 2013 or so. And I played it at a party, and it made a really good background. I played it at a party in Oberlin, Ohio, and they were like, oh, wow, this is really, you know, interesting, this foreign city, which was bombed flat. So that's pretty much it. The rest is, you know, that's kind of interesting, I guess. Videos from the 2003 Further Confusion, which would have been their fifth. Bunch of bookmarks. Another bit of history, I suppose. What year was this? This was published in 2001, the height of the dot-com boom. And of course, I was in Silicon Valley. This is Iconomap. In just 7 years, the internet has zoomed from nowhere to more than 300 million users worldwide. And this is basically a snapshot of the demographics of the internet in 1991. Wow. This is museum shit. It's also incredibly dense, as you can tell. So actually reading it is not something I'm going to be doing. Zoom out just so you get the sense of its enormity. All right, that's that. That was rather a long one, but I'm feeling engaged.